Hi and welcome to WEH Videos. My name is Skip and this is an update for part 3 actually. If you remember in part 3 we were coming in for a landing and I mentioned these lights here. These are VASI lights and they let you know if you're at the right glide slope, and red over white means you're alright, and red over red means you're dead, and white over white means you'll fly all night. So in the video I pointed those out, but a viewer notified me that these lights were actually not there. And this is my fault, I'm sorry, but when I downloaded this airport, these lights were not there, and I actually had to put these lights in, and I did that in a program called X-Plane World Editor. And I'm going to show you how you can go ahead and put these lights on that scenery package if you in fact did download the package. But before I do that, and since we're already here, I want to show you a couple of things that you can do in X-Plane. Notice I have my frame rate showing up in here, and you can actually have this displayed or not, and this will help you to know how well your simulator is working. You want absolute minimum of 20 frames per second. Any slower than that and you're going to have some problems. So you can have this displayed by going up here to the settings, these three little arrows. Click on settings, go to data output, and you can just check this first box here and this will show the frame weight. Another little tip I want to give you is saving a situation. Now I paused the simulator right here. We're on the final approach. You can go to File, Save Flight, and you have an option for replay or situation. Select situation and then you can save it. I've already done this, so I'm not going to do it now, but you save this, and then if you want to fly this flight again, you go up to File, Load Flights, and here's a list of all the flights you've had here. And I have this as short final. So if I load the short final, I'm going to come right back to the same place, and now I can fly this again. I suggest you do this when you're on your downwind leg practicing your patterns, and just stop yourself midfield and save the situation. That way when you're practicing that turning to final, which is a struggle for a lot of people, especially in the simulator, you don't have to go take off again or go around. You can just reload that situation and practice your turns to final. And as you're practicing that turn, look for landmarks on your base leg here, and look for buildings or a road, and notice where you're making that turn, and then the next time you'll fly, you'll get used to that place and you'll know where to start your turn without guessing. It'll make your landings a lot more fun. I also do this for my videos here. So if I go load file, I have Bentonfield YouTube. I'm going to load that, and that's going to take us to where we start our videos all the time. So I don't have to go taxi back over here and everything. I've got my situation loaded. I'm ready to go. Alright, I'll have more tips on X-Plane in later videos, but now I just want to show you quickly how you can get those lights on the scenery package. Alright, to edit airports, we need a world editor from X-Plane. So go to your browser, type in World Editor X-Plane 11, click on that, and we find World Editor Developers. We click on that, and then choose your operating system. I'm going to do it for Windows and save the file. Now I've already done that. This is what you're going to have. Alright, we've got World Editor. We're going to scroll down. These are all the airports that are in your custom scenery file on X-Plane. So if you open up your X-Plane folder, you will go to custom scenery, and you will see that all your custom scenery are listed right here also. So we want to come down to find 085 Bentonfield, and we select open. And here is your airport. Now we're going to want to add lights. So I suggest you come up here to the little search box and you just type in VASI. And here we have VASI lights. We select that. Make sure you select this little icon here, the one that shows a light. If something else is highlighted, you're going to click and enter the wrong thing. You have to have the light selected. You select on VASI lights, and then you just place them where you want. So let's just put one right here. And if you click on it, notice it looks like, whoops, I'm sorry. If you click again, it'll put another one. So let's go undo create. Now we have to select the select button up here. We get the arrow, and you'll see we have arrows pointing here. We click on that and we can place it where we want. Then we double click and we get these arrows. So now we can turn it. And so you want to line it up so it's facing towards your approach. And you notice, maybe a little hard to see here, but it's wider at this end than this end. So this is the end where the lights are at. So you're going to face those lights this way. You could put them in the wrong way and you won't see them. So get them set where you want, and then place them right here next to the taxiway where you leave the airport. Now you're going to put one there, and you want to do it on the left side. I already have one over here. So let's just put it over here. You're going to put one here. And then we can go back and click on the little button again. We still have the VASI. We can click. Now we have another one there. We click on the select button. We take the little arrow. We click on it. Get the arrow to work. We turn it around the other way so it's facing the approach for runway 33 here. And then we're going to set it right there. Notice over here it tells you what it is. We've just added these new fixtures. You're all set. You go up here, you hit File, Save, and then File, Export Scenery Package. After you do that, you're all done. You go back to X-Plane and those lights should be there. Now, World Editor can be a little confusing. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but it's really nice because you can create your own airports. If you have an airport you fly out of all the time and there's nothing there, this is a nice way to build your own airport. And again, I have made some modifications to this airport. There was some things on the original airport that I downloaded that just aren't at Benton Field, and so I've moved things around. So you may notice that in my videos the airport does not look the same as the one you downloaded. So that's it for World Editor. If you like this, please click the like button. If you have a comment or a question for me, please leave a comment. You can also send me a message. So thank you so much for watching, and God bless.